Okay, so what do you need besides a miracle?
Guns. Lots of guns.
Neo, no one has ever done anything like this.
That's why it's going to work.
What's good, YouTube, man? Thank y'all for tuning in to I Am Fresh. And we are back at it again with another video. And to my Fresh fam, thank y'all so much for always tuning in with your boy.
I am very happy to be here.
As you already could tell by the title of this video, I will be going through my Smith and Wesson gun collection. Man, I'm a huge Smith and Wesson fan. That's probably my favorite gun brand to roll with. My collection isn't massive, but it is growing. So I just wanted to give y'all a nice little tour of my current collection. I do plan on acquiring 2 more Smith and Wesson products in the near future. When I say near, I mean very near. So stay tuned for that. Make sure y'all definitely subscribe and got those post notifications on so you always tapped in and updated with the latest. But without further ado, man, let's jump into the first gun. Alright, so the first gun is going to be my Smith and Wesson M&P 9 2.0 Performance Center, alright? And this is the Performance Center with the ported barrel and the slide cutouts, and as you can see, no magazine in the firearm, so this firearm is safe. This is probably my second flattest shooter, man. The ports on this barrel really help keep this thing really flat. And for those of you who are new to the channel, as you can see, it's got a few bells and whistles. It's outfitted with an apex trigger. It's got a red dot up top as well as just a little flashlight. This is a little generic, you know,
Jesus Christ,
budget flashlight, but it works. It's very bright and it's effective for what I use it for. Suppressor height sights came factory on this platform, and then as you can see, just running a little +3 base plate extension on there just to really add to the capacity. Just make this thing a really nice tactical setup, a fun range gun, very flat, easy to shoot, man, chambered in 9mm. So this is definitely my second best shooter for sure, man. Listen here, players, we can't be here too long, so just do me a favor and make it quick, alright? Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button while you're here, and if you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Alright, players, back to the regular scheduled programming. The next gun. As y'all know, this is my channel staple so far. This is my first ever competition shooter. This is the Smith and Wesson M&P 9 2.0 Performance Center Competitor. I know, a mouthful, right? It's a long name, but it's worth it, man, because this is a phenomenal handgun. This is a true competition pistol. This it will be a good, you know, comparison to that of a Canic. It has a really decent trigger on here, very comfortable in the hand. You're getting a lot of interchangeable back straps, much like my 2.0 Performance Center here. You can interchange out the back straps on this one as well too. All metal platform, optics ready. You got a tritium front sight up front with just your basic blacked out rear sight in the back. You have an extended magazine release as well as a flared mag well. And you still got a rail at the bottom for any type of attachments that you want to run. And you're getting an ambidextrous slide release. Let's check out that trigger real quick. As you can tell, there's no magazine in the firearm and the chamber is clear.
So let me be clear.
Okay. So here you go. Take up. So that's all take up there. So take up. Bang. It's about like a 3-pound trigger, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go ahead and rack it again so y'all can see that again. Bang. Let's check out that reset. Boom. Super crisp tactile reset. And I like this thing a lot, man. I'm telling you, this thing makes me feel like John Wick every time I pull it out.
I'm going to need a gun.
There's no other handgun in my collection that I shoot better than this bad boy right here.
And you know this, man?
Alright, fresh friends, so the third gun is going to be my Smith and Wesson M&P 15 pistol chambered in 5.56. Man, this thing is an absolute monster. This is what I call a super fun range gun. As you can see, it's got a 7.5-inch barrel, and then this flash hider right here allows you to throw some nasty fireballs down range. Man, this thing always draws a lot of attention every time I bring it out. For it to be a 5.56, I guess that 7.5-inch barrel just makes it extra loud, because a lot of folks come to me always asking, you know, what is that thing chambered in? When I tell them 5.56, they just can't believe it. As you can see, it's outfitted with some goodies. We are running a 6 Sawyer Romeo 5 red dot, ambidextrous charging handle, hand stop on the front here, and just a micro flashlight with some textured rail covers on here just for some added grip. But this thing is super fun to shoot. It's a super flat shooter in that 5.56, considering that it's coming out of a 7.5-inch barrel. Anything 35 yards and in, man, this thing is on point like a pencil. It's got a phenomenal trigger on here. As you can see, it's got a factory flat single stage trigger. No magazine is in the firearm. As you can see, the chamber is clear. Let me just show y'all this trigger on here, man. So no take up at all, because again, it's a single stage. Very crisp and tactile audible break right there. Let's go ahead and look at that reset. That is absolutely crazy for a factory trigger, man, and it's coming out the box like that. This is my favorite rifle caliber pistol to shoot, so I definitely will be getting some more stuff in the future to bring to you all to the platform, man. Never know, might cop me another revolver and a Smith and Wesson, or I might get me the what is that new 57, that Smith and Wesson M&P 5.7. I think I need that. And last but not least, if you all have been definitely tuned in, you will know this is my latest acquisition right here. This is the Smith and Wesson M&P 10 chambered in that big boy 308.
Bigger and better and stronger.
Man, goodness, this boy right here is nothing to be played with. Man, this thing is serious. Now, when you're talking about an exhilarating gun to shoot, I love shooting my 7mm bolt action. But again, with those bolt actions, man, you gotta chamber each round. You gotta cycle it with that bolt. Man, this right here is a semi-auto, man, so you're able to just go ahead and let that trigger go, man, and just throw those 308s down range, man. And I absolutely enjoy it. This thing has incredible versatility. I mean, you can use this thing for a plethora of things. I'm not even going to stop to name them. Just tune into all my other videos on this bad boy so you could just check in on all of the specs and stuff like that. 16-inch barrel. However, I've seen folks with AR pistol platforms chambered in 308, so I would love to shoot it, but me personally, I don't think it's practical. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I wouldn't go nothing less than 16. 16 will be my cutoff, and that's what this is here. This thing right here is definitely a dragon for sure, and it's a thumper. I mean, you're gonna definitely feel the kick, but it's remarkably accurate to be coming out of this 16-inch barrel, considering that this is kind of like your battle rifle style platform, not your precision style. As you can see, I just got on the monstrum scope up top and just some iron flip up sights on the side, some angle iron flip up sights, and that's it, man. Everything else is just factory, and I'm pretty much going to leave this alone. I thought I was going to change out the pistol grip, but it actually is good for me, man. I'm looking into the trigger, but outside of that, lowers, uppers, barrels, the grip, the stock, everything else I'm just gonna leave alone, man. I'm not really gonna mess with it. Like I said, I'm probably gonna do something with the trigger and then the charging handle, but other than that, this thing is just gonna be pretty much bone stock, man. But this thing is absolutely phenomenal. If it didn't cost so damn much, I would shoot it a lot more, man. But 308, man, is expensive, man. I'm talking about you gonna pay, man. Every time you squeeze that trigger, that's a couple dollars. I gotta figure out a good ammo spot, man, so I can start saving on some of this ammo, man. But listen, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if so, don't hesitate to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below which one is your favorite Smith & Wesson out of my collection. And if you haven't already, man, consider hitting that subscribe button and joining the Fresh Fan, because I keep telling y'all over and over again, we ain't going nowhere, man. But until the next time, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace.